Elon Musk recently made waves with some big claims that have caught a lot of attention in Hollywood and beyond. In a recent chat with Tucker Carlson, Musk hinted that powerful people in the entertainment and tech industries like music star Diddy might have links to shady activities connected to Jeffrey Epstein. These comments have sparked lots of talk and worry, as Musk suggested that some influential figures could be hiding ties to people like Epstein and Diddy. This has led to tons of discussions, with experts and regular people wondering what these connections could mean and what might happen next. Conversations about what these connections could reveal are spreading fast, drawing in voices from all parts of society. Musk said there might be secret recordings or lists that, if revealed, could seriously hurt the reputations of famous people. He mentioned that people like Reid Hoffman, who co-founded LinkedIn, and Bill Gates, co-founder of Microsoft, might have reasons to be nervous. The thought that such important figures could be involved has made people question just how deep these connections go and what the legal outcomes could be. Musk's claims have sparked all kinds of theories about how far these ties reach and what would need to happen for the truth to come out. These ideas have only grown, fueling debates on social media and in news reports. More experts are now chiming in to analyze what this could mean for those involved, adding to the tension and anticipation for any potential revelations. Musk also talked about the possible existence of thousands of hours of video footage tied to Diddy and Epstein. He hinted that these videos could have been recorded on purpose, possibly to use as blackmail. The idea of such tapes being out there has made people very curious about who could be exposed and what that might mean. Just thinking about these recordings has made many people more interested in understanding the hidden side of the entertainment industry and how far powerful people might go to protect their secrets. If these tapes show up, they could reveal things that change the way we look at celebrities and people in power. The idea that these recordings could contain shocking secrets has also led to questions about who was responsible for making these tapes and why they were created. Musk's willingness to talk about these things has put a lot of pressure on Hollywood and the government to respond. If these tapes are real and come out, they could cause serious legal and ethical problems for those involved. Legal experts say that if these recordings come to light, it could lead to quick moves to charge or even arrest some individuals. The fallout could reach beyond just those on the tapes and raise questions about who else knew and stayed silent or even helped cover things up. This could shake not just Hollywood, but other areas where these powerful people hold influence. It might also lead to more investigation into those who ignored or helped hide this behavior. These potential investigations could go further than expected, touching on more individuals and raising more questions about who played what role in keeping these activities hidden. Musk's comments have also made people wonder about his own connections. It's been said that Diddy was an early investor when Musk bought Twitter, which makes some people question if Musk's statements are affected by his personal or financial ties. Some believe that Musk's actions could blur the line between speaking out for real change and having his own motives. This has led to debates about whether Musk is genuinely trying to bring out the truth or just using this as a way to distract or shift focus. People have different opinions on whether Musk is a true whistleblower or if he's using the moment for other reasons. These mixed opinions only add more layers to the overall story and keep people guessing about what will happen next. The pressure from Musk's words is being felt all over Hollywood, and some insiders think the industry might be heading for major changes. More and more people are calling for investigations and answers, spurred on by Musk's bold comments. Whether these claims will actually lead to big changes isn't clear yet, but it's obvious that the conversation Musk started isn't going away anytime soon. There's a real possibility of big legal battles, new revelations, and shifts in public opinion as more people demand transparency and action. What started as whispers is now becoming louder calls for change, with talks reaching beyond Hollywood to touch on questions about power, privilege, and ethics. Some believe that this moment could be the beginning of a wider movement that calls for more honesty and accountability in all industries tied to fame and wealth. Musk's statements have also sparked bigger conversations about how power works not just in Hollywood, but in the tech world and even in politics. His comments have brought up questions about how wealthy and influential people protect themselves and what they're willing to do to stay on top. People's interest in figuring out these connections keeps growing, and more voices are calling for these powerful figures to be held accountable. The things Musk has suggested could lead to a level of attention on certain individuals that we've never seen before. This could force industries that have long relied on hidden deals and silent partnerships to face public questions and maybe even change. The spotlight on these power structures is brighter now, and many people are watching to see if real change happens. The broader implications touch on trust in institutions and the balance of power in society. The big question now is, will we ever find out the full truth about these allegations and the links between big names and Epstein's network? As the situation moves forward, people continue to push for transparency and justice, hoping that more revelations will come out and change how we see power in Hollywood and beyond. The stakes are high, and what happens could change not just the reputations of certain people, but also how the whole industry works. If these tapes and claims come out, it could be a turning point that shifts how society views famous figures and their secret connections. This could also bring up new questions about who knew what and why they stayed quiet, challenging the way powerful circles have operated for a long time. If these circles are brought into the light, it may lead to larger discussions on the nature of power and privilege in society. As this story continues to develop, it's hard to say if Musk's claims will lead to real change or just become another chapter in the long story of power and secrecy. No matter what, the attention Musk has brought to this topic makes sure that these conversations won't be forgotten soon. The days ahead could bring new information that changes not just how Hollywood works, but how people see those in power. There's a real chance of a big shift, with many waiting to see how deep these connections go and what other secrets might come out. The impact goes beyond celebrities and brings up big questions about ethics, responsibility, and just how much influence the world's elite really have. With each new detail, the need for a clear and thorough investigation grows, setting the stage for what could be one of the most important reckonings in recent memory. The story's potential impact stretches into how people view powerful figures and the responsibilities they have toward the public. A real investigation could reshape public trust and reveal much more about the unseen world that influences so many parts of our lives.
Elon Musk?
He's a terrific. I looked at the ship that went up, the spaceship, and I never saw this before. I saw this is, like 2 years ago. I see the motors coming down, the engines coming down, no wings, no anything, and then I say, what is going on?
Yeah.
And nobody ever saw that before. And if you didn't have him, you probably wouldn't be seeing it, And I called him, I said, what's that? He says, well, we want to be able to reuse the engines. I said, they don't have wings, they don't have anything, and they're landing on a platform in the middle of the ocean. I said, how cool is that? I thought I saw it all, but that was...
Well, between PayPal, Neuralink, Starlink, Tesla,
Yeah.
SpaceX.
and other things.
Yeah, he's probably one of the greatest minds of our generation.
AI, very big, He's a spectacular guy.